Hello everyone, this is David, and like I said earlier today, I was going to be doing this video, and this will be, I won't say a debut, but it's a starter of my WO moment, which is considered to be words of wisdom. And what I'm going to be talking about today is dreams and visions that's given to us by the Yahweh. And I want to discuss the visions that I've been having in my dreams. They're very meaningful, and I believe that whenever we have a testimony, whatever Yahweh shows us, that it's very important that we share it with other people. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. So just to start this off, I've been on this walk with God. I would say well, I was a former Christian, been serving in the Christian church for many years. I recently became a truth seeker, and I've been basically just finding out truth, and I stopped going to church, and it's been like almost 3 months now. And I must say it's a really good transition. I'm so glad that I've, given that all up, because, me being in there, I just really wasn't going anywhere. And, before I started this journey, I was doing some research, and I ran across this guy named Tiario. Wonderful guy, he's just so amazing. He's such a blessing. And Tiario, if you're watching this, I love you so much. You're so awesome. Without you, I wouldn't even be doing this. I wouldn't even be walking in such faith that I am now, because you just inspire me just to do so much better in my life, and you inspired me just to want to seek truth, because the Bible teaches us to study and shew thyself approved. Okay, so just to get started here, recently when I became a truth seeker, I started having these visions, and they were very meaningful, very interesting, sometimes scary, because Yahweh shows us different stuff. And it started around the time where I started leaving Christianity, because I've had dreams before, but I never really paid much attention to them. I just forget them just like that. But, since I've been becoming more spiritual and walking in faith, I've been having more meaningful dreams. Now, I'm just going to be giving a few examples, and I'm going to try to keep this within a 20-minute period. And what I'll be starting with is a dreams that's starting a couple months ago. I don't even know where to begin. But I will be touching on a few things. I have dreams that are, sometimes dreams are of death. I have dreams about people that I know, people that I've seen, people I work with. God just shows me all kinds of signs. And basically I just keep them in my mind. And basically when I was watching Tiara's videos, I didn't really take notes, because I just memorized the stuff down. And it's kind of hard for me to speak on this, because what I'm about to share with you is kind of graphic in one sense. But again, when you're sharing the Lord's word, you just have to do it. Okay. So some dreams I've been having, I'm just gonna put them out there. I'm gonna start off with, because my grandfather just passed away about a month ago. Now, prior to his death, I was planning on going up to see him, because he passed away in New Jersey, which I'm originally from. And I had a vision that I was in New Jersey, and I was on a bicycle, and I was trying to make my way up this hill. And while I was going up this hill, these two mystical hellhound dogs just came out of nowhere and just started viciously attacking me. And it was just so terrifying, because I never seen such demonic things, before in my life, and in the dream before. And these dogs were just no ordinary dogs that you get attacked, on this worldly place. And these are really demonic dogs. They were just really, it was as if they were keeping me from my destination, you know, because going up a hill on the bicycle, it's a really long way, realistically. You know, when I used to live in New Jersey, and there was a couple times where I had to walk up the hill from middle school just to get home, and that walk alone was about 30-40 minutes, basically. So when I had the dreams about these hellhounds, it was just very terrifying, and I woke up from that dream. So basically what was happening was that I believe that my grandfather was under attack because he was very sickly. You know, he was during his time where he was just, you know, going downhill. His health was just deteriorating, and the family members called me a couple of weeks prior to the time he passed away. He passed away on Super Bowl Sunday, the same time Katy Perry, around the same time Katy Perry actually did her demonic Super Bowl performance, if you guys watched that with the whole, when she was riding on the line or anything, but that's neither here nor there. But getting back on topic, he died that same night, around the same time, before Katy Perry went on stage, in which she did her demonic performance to honor her Lord Satan. And when he passed away a week before I bought my plane ticket to come to see him. And that just came to pass to me just to let me know that the demons were after him. You know, I don't know. My grandfather, he was a deacon at the church. You know, he served at the church for many years. Is he in heaven now? I'm not sure. Is he down below? I'm not sure either. But, you know, God just showed me visions that, you know, death was just coming after him. And with me being a spiritual person and wanting to go to that place where he's at and planning on doing that and seeing these hellhounds attacking me, it was as if they were telling me, don't come here, you know, and stuff like that. So he passed a week before I came to visit him. That was one vision the Lord showed me. Another vision the Lord showed me was about Chris Brown, and I love Chris Brown, oh my God. And I was planning on going to his Between the Sheets tour, and I had a vision that I was kind of like at a stadium in one sense, but it was like a tropical place. Chris Brown was having his opening tour, and I missed it. Like I like overslept or something was keeping me from going there. And once I got there, security told me, I'm sorry, but the tour, Chris Brown, the tour is finished. He just ended the concert. And I just remember just being so sad and just crying, like, oh my God, you know, I spent all this money on Chris Brown, and I wanted to see him so bad, you know, and I just felt so sad. And then I realized that, you know, God was trying to tell me something. It was either that Chris Brown had something going on that was going to either postpone his tour or cancel it, but he was showing me something that I was basically going to miss it. Thank God I didn't, but, you know, 'cause wasting all that money. So it turned out on the media that his concert was postponed. And let me tell you, when God is so amazing, when he tells us stuff, it's just so amazing, because it just comes to pass. You know, his concert was postponed, and I was on the verge of thinking that I was just going to miss it. And so luckily he finished his community service hours just enough time for him to have his tour February 12th, which was opening here in Florida. So I was able to go see that. And that was the very next morning is when I flew out to New Jersey for my grandfather's funeral. And my grandfather's funeral was on Valentine's Day, that same Saturday. So everything was just falling into place. So basically, people, that, you know, the Lord, when he shows his visions and you're just walking in God, walking in faith with him, and you're becoming more and more spiritual, your visions are going to get stronger. I don't know, I'm not saying that everyone gets them, but I believe that everyone does. But it's very meaningful. I think it's important and it's crucial that, you know, we pay attention to these dreams and then we pray upon them prior to us waking up for them to make sure that they come to pass. And, you know, we have to take our visions into consideration, because the Lord is trying to speak to us. We are in the last days where, you know, the Lord is just raising up all his people, and God is just not playing. You know, if you don't catch it at the moment, you're just going to miss it.